Okay, large intestine 1, Shangyang is here. Okay, 0.1 cm from the corner of the nail. Erjian, the second point of the large intestine, is here, just distal to the metacarpal phalangeal joint right here. So I would just large intestine 3 is just proximal to that metacarpal phalangeal joint, again on this radial aspect. Okay. And then large intestine 4, you find the midpoint of the second metacarpal bone right here. Find the midpoint. So these are the two ends of the metacarpal bone. I find the midpoint. And usually you try to find this point on the highest prominence of that muscle. So level with this midpoint, highest prominence of the muscle. LI5, large intestine 5, Yangshi, is located in the anatomical snuff box, so right in here. Yeah? And let me do LI11 and then I'll go back. Okay, so LI11, find lung 5, find the lateral epicondyle of the humerus, and then the midpoint right here. And usually it's about at the transverse, the end of the cubital crease. Okay. Okay. So now we have LI5 and LI11. So we have the two endpoints of this line here. Okay. LI6, is going to be 3 cm proximal from LI5. So if you want to do the division, this is half. This is half again. This would be about 3. You can also kind of slide along this line, and there's a natural stopping point about here. Okay. That's where I would find LI6. So again, half and half. Yeah. And then LI7 is 5 cm proximal to LI5 on the line. Okay. And if you want to, you can divide this into half to get 6, and then go back about 1 cm for 5. This point also is kind of a natural stopping place. You start from LI5, this is LI6, and you go a little further, and your finger kind of stops here at LI7. Okay. LI6 is the low connecting point, Pianli. LI7 is the she cleft point, Wendu. Okay. The next 3 points are 8, 9, and 10 cm proximal to LI5. Okay, so if I wanted to find LI8 by division, you could just divide this into into thirds, yeah. Okay, so right here, like that. So this would be about where LI8 is. Okay, kind of curving. Okay, but LI8 is 8 cm. So this would be about 4, 8, and 12. Okay. And if you know where 8 is, an easy way to find where 10 is, just divide this in half, right? Because this is 4. This would be LI10 would be 10 cm, right? Okay. And then LI9 would be in between these two. But you could also find LI9 by dividing this into half and then half again, right? Because this is 6 and then this is 3. And 3. So anyway, this is LI5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on the line joining LI5 and LI11. Okay. Alright. Okay. Now we're going to go into these points here. Let me find LI12 first on its own. So to find LI12, the best thing to do is have the arm bent in this position. You start off at the lateral epicondyle of the humerus. So let me just mark this. This would be where her lateral epicondyle is. Okay. And then from the lateral epicondyle, I just slide my finger straight up. Okay. And my finger will fall into a depression here. Okay. If I press backward, I feel bone. This is the lateral supracondylar ridge. Okay. And that's where our LI12 is going to be located. So again, from the lateral epicondyle of the humerus, slide up into this depression. This is LI12. Okay. It's supposed to be, you know, in the point location description, it's supposed to be like kind of diagonally. This looks almost like level with it, but okay. All right, that is our LI11. Now I'm gonna find LI15 in order to find these other points. So I'm gonna to find LI15, I have to abduct the patient's arm. Okay, I feel for the acromion, which is this bony prominence on the top of the shoulder. And for LI15, I want to go anterior and inferior, or it's better to say anterior and lateral, going diagonally this way into the most prominent depression here. And you can see it on her. This is where LI15 would be, in this depression here. Okay, so this is where her LI15 is. Okay, so now this is LI11, this is LI15. For LI13 and 14, we want to locate these points on this line. Okay? And it's probably best to have the arm abducted in this position. Sorry, I know it's hard to keep your arm up that way. Okay, first, LI13 is going to be 3 sun proximal to LI11. Okay? So that, you take the distance between the elbow and the armpit here. This would be 9. Divide this into thirds. Okay? This would be our our 3 sun. Okay, so it would be about here. This is another on most. Well, if you're able to feel it, it's a natural stopping place. If I slide up this way, my finger stops here. It's about 3 sun. Okay. But again, you can also divide the distance from elbow to armpit into thirds. Okay. LI14, the B now or upper arm point. Okay. This is going to be located kind of at the insertion of the deltoid muscle. You can see the deltoid muscle coming in this way, and this is where the insertion is. So it's also located 3/5 of the distance between LI11 and LI15. What I do to find this point, I just slide up on this line from LI11 to LI15. My finger will eventually run up against the edge of this deltoid muscle. Okay, and that's where our LI14 is going to be located, right here, okay, at the insertion of the deltoid. Okay, and you can put this arm down, okay, or for a little while anyway. Okay, so that's LI11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, from here we're going to go on to LI16. So, sorry, I'm going to have you lift your arm up again. Okay, for LI16, we're going to start off at the same place, the acromion, but this time instead of going anterior and lateral, we're going to go posterior and medial, so in the opposite direction from when we found LI15, and we're going to go here. And my finger falls into this natural depression. This depression is located between the lateral end of the clavicle here, and this is the scapular spine. Okay, so it's like a, I know you can't tell by looking at it, but this is actually a crevice between bone, okay, between the clavicle and the scapular spine. So this is where LI16 is. Okay, again, opposite direction from LI15. Okay, I'm gonna have you turn more this way, so we're facing the camera. Okay. From LI17, we get to the neck. Before I find LI17, I'm going to find LI18. So, LI18 is futu, or support the prominence. The name tells me that it's level with laryngeal prominence. Sorry, my throat. Okay. Laryngeal prominence, or Adam's apple. Okay. So I'm going to have her, sorry.